I'm struggling a little bit because I want to clean out the hose on that cleaner, but my husband always has like a ton of connections everywhere, and I don't even know what to call them. I don't even know what to say about them, but let me show you. I've just opened it and lifted it, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Like, everything always has to be a little bit complicated. So normally you just turn the water hose on, but not here. I have all of this. And I don't know what belongs to what. So it's a little hard for me to do this outside, and I'm struggling. I don't know if I chance it and wet everything. Let's see here. I'm thinking it might be this one. Let's see if I'm right. I'm scared. Oh yeah, it is. There we go. I got water. So now I'm gonna bring the hose over here in a bucket and clean it. Now that that is taken care of, I'm going to come inside, wash my hands, and move on to my next project. What I wanted to do was tidy up the inside of the house. You all know that we always have a ton of blankets on our sofa, and that is because we are big loungers. We like to bring the family together in the evening and sit on the sofa, relax, and enjoy something on TV. We try to pick something that we are all interested in, and sometimes that can be a challenge because mom is a little strange with her viewing habits. We've been having conversations about this, but it's really hard for me to stay focused on something that we are watching if I have zero interest in it. And usually that'll be anime, anything Marvel related, things like that. I am a person that loves true crime, documentaries, reality TV, let's be real. So it's a little hard for me to find something that will hold my interest. Over the holidays, we binged Yellow Jackets, and that's something that I could watch. There's other things that we've watched that I just can't put my mind on right now. And just to clarify, when I say I lose interest, that means I fall asleep, and I will even fall asleep at a movie theater. I've now made my way into the dining room, and it was a really simple cleanup. I'm also going to be wet vacuuming my floor. This has been a really helpful addition to my cleaning routines. If you do not own one, I can tell you it is a really great investment. I wanted to share my kitchen with you. I did not clean my kitchen on this day. This was the state of my kitchen as I was trying to get other things cleaned up. I have been working really hard at keeping the kitchen cleaner, keeping up with the dishes, and as you can tell, it is really paying off. Later on that evening, we decided to make some t-shirts again. And so since I've shared with you in the past a t-shirt that we made, which was the Squid Game t-shirt, I wanted to show you these. We were going to Horror Fest, and we were going to take a photo with Angela from Sleepaway Camp, which is her right there as a child. I believe now she's a 55 or 56-year-old woman. She is completely grown. She was 13 when she made this movie, and so we wanted to wear these shirts to Horror Fest. Funny story is that as soon as we walked into Horror Fest, she happened to pass right by us, and she loved our shirts, and we did get a photo op with her, and I will share that with you now. It is now a few days later, and I am going to be cleaning up Mikey's room. His bedroom needed an intervention. I do not go in there and clean his room often. I leave it up to him, but sometimes mom just needs to go in there and do her thing, and this was one of those days. I decided to go in and change his bedding. I needed to wash his sheets. As I've mentioned, he is allergic to dogs, but keeping his sheets clean is something that I try to do as often as possible. As you will see in the background, he also has an air purifier in his room, and that also helps a lot. Mikey is a bit of a collector, and so I try and help him manage his collections and organize his collections as best as I can. I feel like if this is the person that he is, then I may as well just help him learn ways to keep it organized and keep it under control. And so, very soon here, I plan on coming into his room and doing a little more organization or setting up organization systems for him because I don't expect that he should know how to do these things. These are things that you learn over time. And so, if I can give him a little bit of a head start and learning how to keep organized and create systems, then that'll help him when he is an adult. Collecting records is one of his newest things. We bought him a record player for Christmas. I don't think I was exposed to a lot growing up, so I'm really grateful for my husband. He's more open minded and makes sure our kids experience things that I may not have introduced them to if I was on my own. So, moving on here, I'm going to be folding some of Mikey's clothes. As you can see, they were in a trash bag. He put them in there and told me that he was going to take care of them later. But this was probably a week or so ago. And so I decided to go ahead and just get it done for him. That way it didn't have to stay sitting in that bag.
Oh, she's fine. Well, she's fine. Unapologetic and wild. Oh, she's loud in bed or not.
A brief moment and chat about today's video sponsor. This is a brand that I've worked with a couple of times in the past, most recently last month in the month of February. This brand is Otter Spirit. Otter Spirit creates the most beautiful gemstone bracelets. They sent me 3 packs to share with you, 3 intention packs. Last month, I shared with you intention pack number 1. I talked to you about how I go about choosing my intention packs, and then I shared my first intention pack with you, and that was the New Beginnings intention pack. So this month, I have a completely new pack to share with you. This is what I chose. Before I reveal my choice, I encourage you to check out the Otter Spirit website. It's beautifully designed to guide you toward the perfect purchase for your needs. You'll learn the meaning of each stone, an affirmation that complements it, and the element and chakras associated with it. It truly is an informative experience. So, which intention pack did I choose? I went with the Self Love Intention Pack. This bracelet set is absolutely stunning. I opted for the regular size beads in a medium fit. It arrives beautifully packaged in a magnetic box, complete with a certificate of authenticity for your gemstones. Plus, it comes safely tucked inside a soft velvet like pouch featuring the Otter Spirit emblem. As I mentioned, I chose the Self Love Pack because this is something that I really need to focus on more. I need to learn how to truly love myself. And it's going to be a journey. I know that it's not going to happen overnight, but I'm sharing a few clips of ways that I want to start showing myself love and prioritizing myself more on a daily basis. Simple things like getting ready in the morning, combing my hair, putting makeup on, painting my nails, journaling and self reflection, and just giving myself time that I deserve to be the best version of myself. So, this bracelet pack is a reminder that I need to love myself because I cannot keep pouring from an empty cup. And so, that is why I chose the Self Love Intention Pack. Otter Spirit also donates $1 per bracelet sold to Sea Otter Conservation. This is a wonderful cause that's helping restore the sea otter populations. So, with every purchase, just know that you are making a difference. Otter Spirit has given my viewers 20% off of their purchase. I'll go ahead and link that code down in the description box. Hello from my huge pile of laundry. As you can see, this really needed to be done, and that was my main focus for the day. If I was going to get anything accomplished, it was going to be that I was going to get this laundry folded and put away. I've heard from many of you that the folding part is what you struggle with the most, and I can 100% agree. I do laundry every single day, but what I'm not doing is getting it folded, and I'm more than sure it's because I get distracted with other things going on in the house. There's always something more pressing in life that takes priority over folding laundry. Let's just be real. But this is something that I need to work on. Do you have any tips or strategies for staying on top of laundry folding? Don't be shy. Go ahead and drop your tips down below for all to enjoy.
Satisfying you while I keep bleeding. I don't know why you act like you innocent. You wanna take a piece of my heart again. I'll get you up, cause I just don't know. Something in your eyes, the way you stare me that I like. I wanna let you go, but it's like something holds me tight. You might break my heart tonight, but I'm gonna hold it tight. Oh, it feels like yellow, yellow.
The clothes that I'm working on are mine and my husband's. The funny part is that everything was mainly mine. He's really good about wearing an article of clothing maybe a day or two before he puts it into the laundry basket. And I guess I'm one of those people that has to change every single day. And so that is why I have so many clothes that I needed to fold. Believe me, sometimes I get really frustrated with myself and wonder, why do I need all this? So while looking at this pile of clothes here, I decided to go ahead and declutter them. When you're doing laundry, that is the perfect time to declutter clothing, especially while you're folding. If you come across something that you don't want or figure that you might not wear anymore, it is the best time to let it go. I'm really looking forward to doing my big closet declutter because I have decided that I am going to get rid of a lot more. So definitely make sure you're subscribed. That way you get the notification of when that video is posted. I needed to take these gels off of the window. The kids put them up for Christmas, and well, we are already heading into April, and it was time to get them down.
You got me feeling blue. Something but you so see-through. Something just ain't right by you. Yeah, can I do you like I? You like I? Can I do you like I?
It is now day 5 of this video, and we are going to be cleaning out the fridge. Ileana decided to be my big helper. She has been helping out so much in the kitchen with cooking and baking and washing dishes. She's 12 now, and something sparked inside of her that she just wants to be with me in the kitchen, and I absolutely love that. I was pointing out to Ileana that that stain there looked like a little chicken. It had a beak, it had the eyes, it had the tail, and so we were just discussing that little mess there. We had actually just got home from grocery shopping, and before I restocked my fridge, I absolutely needed to organize it and clean it out. It was a complete disaster, and I need to come up with a schedule, and I probably need to do like a bi-weekly organization of my fridge just to make sure everything is in place. It does get messy pretty fast, and that's probably because there's 4 of us just in and out of the fridge all day pretty much. We're home 24/7, my husband and I, so I just really need to keep on top of it. Luckily, there were no science experiments in this fridge. That is what my kids started calling my spoiled food that I leave in the fridge sometimes. No science experiments this time, so that is a good thing.
So casually keep diving into concrete. So bittersweet. Huh? Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. How to keep the heat when it gets colder.
told you we love condiments, and well, this is our newest purchase and it is so good.
To my knees. Keep losing sleep. I'm at extreme at midnight. So hard to please. Drowning in my fears is like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder. You know.
This is my husband's favorite beer at the moment. It is a strawberry picante. So good.
Daisies keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the low.
The fridge is looking so much better. It is organized. There's no science experiments in there. We can actually see what it is we have. But the kitchen is a disaster now. So I need to go in and put away some of the remaining groceries. A lot of what's on the counter are just groceries that Ileana actually took out of the bag for me. And so I need to put those away, get some dishes washed, and then do a little organization in the pantry. I can tell you that having a smaller kitchen with less counter space makes any mess seem ginormous. This mess came out of nowhere, and I know when I started recording there was already stuff out on the counter, and that's because Ileana had taken all of the groceries out of the bags, and that is what this did. The back counter, I always use that kind of like a holding tank for things that I need to put away. So there's a pot back there. I have some things that I'm holding for Easter. I'm hosting Easter at my house, and so I purchased a couple of things for that. So I just really need to work on getting everything put away. I can tell you, because I have organization systems in place, getting the mess cleaned up is pretty fast, and when I'm done and everything's back in its place, I breathe a sigh of relief and realize that it wasn't that bad. But that is because I do have, like I said, my organization systems in place that make it so much easier for me to get a huge disaster cleaned up fast.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired?
I made my way to the pantry, and I do need to do a little bit of reorganization before I stock the new food back into here. With my pantry in the past, I've mentioned that when we do a little bit of remodeling, I wanted this to be a butler's pantry. I've actually reconsidered that, and that's because, for one, I know that if I had a butler's pantry, the countertop would be a disaster. It would be a catch-all place because the top of my washer and dryer is a catch-all place. And so I just kind of want to avoid that in its entirety. I just want an open pantry with shelving, no doors, because the doors take up so much space and they really do get in the way. And so I've decided that, something simple, open, functional is what I want for my pantry space. So hopefully that's something that we can get done this year. I feel like that's something my husband and I can do on our own. And so yeah, that is my final decision when it comes to the pantry. I wanted to share this with you. Ileana cut up some strawberries. She is putting them into a mason jar. She knows that if fruit goes in a mason jar, it lasts a lot longer. She is my healthy child. She loves to have fruit in the house and vegetables with every meal. And it does make me happy that I'm able to teach her a few tips and tricks in the kitchen. I know that this is something that she can use in the future. If you do not own mason jars, then you can definitely recycle jars that you get from the grocery store. I believe there was some salsa in this jar, and I saved it. I felt like it was a perfectly good jar, and I just could not get rid of it. And so I repurposed it. I put these tomatoes in there, and in hopes that I get them cooked this week. I've also been storing my potatoes in a netted bag, and I got this at IKEA, but these are sold on Amazon. So I'll go ahead and link them down below in case that's something that you're interested in. I put my potatoes and my onions and garlic in bags like this. I just hang them on the doorknob for now because I don't have anywhere else to put them. I'm also going to be refilling my avocado oil and our balsamic vinegar. We like to use this for salad, but I also use it for cooking. I just have it there on the side of the stove. Something new I've been doing is saving my bacon fat, and so we will filter the bacon fat out and put it into a mason jar. I mainly use this for eggs. I wanted to share this with you. We bought this at the grocery store today, but my husband had purchased this when we were over in Rio Doso. It is so good. I highly recommend this. You do prepare your drink in a clay cup. It is lead free, and you even drink from it. It's really fun and something different, and I just really enjoyed it. For dinner tonight, I am going to be making a chicken salad. We bought a rotisserie chicken. I had a couple of heads of lettuce that I needed to use, and then some bread that I had baked. I want to share my bread recipe with you. It is so simple. You do not even need a bread maker, but I'll go ahead and save that for another video. It's 7:28. I wanted to get the kitchen cleaned up. I turned the camera off, returned back at 7:40, and it was all done. I wanted to go outside and spend some time with my husband and kids. We were going to sit by the fire, eat some food, and listen to music. And that is the end of the days of my life. I really hope that you all enjoyed today's video and got some motivation from it. I am definitely sharing real life situations. I never know when I'm going to pick up my camera. I just kind of pick it up when it feels right. And that is what I'm sharing with you. Don't forget to head over to the Otter Spirit website. They are giving you 20% off of your purchase. Find a bracelet pack that speaks to you and set your intention for the new year. I will see you all in the next one. Hugs!